Why does your doctor put you on dangerous immunosuppressant drugs that destroy your natural defenses just to treat a skin rash or joint pain? He does it because he believes that your immune system has gone crazy and needs to be shut down like a malfunctioning computer. They want you to believe that autoimmune disease is a genetic mistake, a mystery where your body decides to attack itself for no reason. They want you to accept that you must live with Hashimoto's, psoriasis, or rheumatoid arthritis forever, managing the symptoms with steroids. This is a medical lie designed to sell you biologic drugs that cost thousands of dollars a month while ignoring the hole in your armor. Your immune system is not confused. It is reacting perfectly to a toxic invasion entering your blood through a broken gut wall. You do not have a hyperactive immune system. You have intestinal permeability, leaky gut, caused by stress, toxins, and drugs. The medical industry treats autoimmune disease by turning off the alarm, the immune response, while leaving the front door wide open for the burglars. When you take prednisone or Humira, you are blinding your white blood cells, leaving you vulnerable to cancer and infections. I'm going to show you how to patch the wall, stop the invasion, and convince your immune system to stand down naturally. We are going to use an ancient sweet root that creates a protective slime to seal the gut and a golden resin to stop the inflammation. No chemotherapy drugs, no moon face from steroid bloating, and no fear of your own body attacking you. To understand the cure, you must understand the barrier function of your intestines. Your gut lining is only one cell thick. It is a delicate net that keeps undigested food and bacteria inside the tube. When this net is torn by antibiotics, gluten, or stress, proteins leak into the bloodstream where they don't belong. Your immune system sees these proteins, thinks they are viruses, and launches a nuclear attack to save your life. This attack causes systemic inflammation. If the protein looks like your thyroid, the immune system attacks your thyroid, Hashimoto's. If the protein looks like your joint tissue, it attacks your joints, rheumatoid arthritis. Your doctor ignores the leak and attacks the soldiers. We are going to fix the leak so the soldiers can go home. The most powerful gut-sealing plant in history is Glycyrrhiza glabra, commonly known as licorice root. But not the red candy twists, which are just sugar. We are talking about the medicinal root used in traditional Chinese medicine for 3,000 years. Licorice root contains compounds that stimulate the production of mucin, the thick, protective slime that coats the stomach and intestines. This slime acts like a liquid bandage, covering the ulcers and the microscopic tears in the gut lining instantly. It gives the cells underneath a chance to regenerate and close the tight junctions that have popped open. However, raw licorice root contains glycyrrhizin, which can raise blood pressure in some people if taken for a long time. To get the benefits without the risk, you must use DGL, deglycyrrhizinated licorice, which has the hypertensive component removed. DGL is the safest, most effective way to soothe an inflamed gut and stop the autoimmune trigger at the source. You chew a DGL tablet 20 minutes before every meal to coat the lining before the food arrives. This simple act prevents the food particles from slipping through the cracks and triggering an immune reaction. But sealing the gut is only step one. You must also put out the fire that is already burning in your tissues. This is where the golden resin comes in. Boswellia serrata, also known as Indian frankincense. Boswellia is a powerful anti-inflammatory that works differently than turmeric or aspirin. It specifically inhibits the 5-LOX enzyme, which produces leukotrienes, the inflammatory chemicals that drive autoimmune attacks. Studies show that Boswellia is as effective as NSAIDs for joint pain and gut inflammation, colitis, but without destroying the stomach lining. In fact, unlike aspirin, which causes ulcers, Boswellia actually helps heal the gut while it stops the pain. When you combine DGL licorice, the sealer, with Boswellia, the fire extinguisher, you create an autoimmune rescue stack. But you must also address the stress hormone that tears the gut lining apart, cortisol. Stress is the #1 trigger for autoimmune flare-ups because cortisol thins the gut lining and suppresses the immune system simultaneously. You are stuck in a fight-or-flight loop that keeps your body from repairing itself. You need an adaptogen to regulate your stress response, and the best one for autoimmune patients is Reishi Mushroom. Reishi is known as the mushroom of immortality because it modulates the immune system. It doesn't boost it or suppress it. It balances it. If your immune system is overactive, autoimmune, Reishi calms it down. If it is weak, cancer infection, Reishi wakes it up. This intelligent modulation is something no pharmaceutical drug can do. Drugs only have an on or off switch. So the protocol is chew DGL before meals, take Boswellia for inflammation, and drink Reishi tea to balance the immune system. You must also stop eating the gut shredders that are ripping holes in your net. Gluten is the biggest enemy. It triggers the release of zonulin, a protein that unzips your gut cells instantly. Even if you are not celiac, gluten keeps your gut permeable and your autoimmune condition active. You must also avoid nightshades, tomatoes, peppers, potatoes for 30 days, as they contain lectins that irritate a damaged gut. Dairy protein, casein, is another molecular mimic that looks like thyroid tissue. Cutting dairy often halts Hashimoto's antibodies. You will know the protocol is working when your mystery rashes disappear and your skin becomes clear. You will feel the stiffness in your joints vanish, allowing you to move freely without the morning pain. The thyroid fatigue will lift as the antibody attack on your gland stops, allowing it to produce energy hormones again. Your doctor will be shocked when your ANA, anti-nuclear antibody test, comes back negative or significantly lower. He will call it a spontaneous remission, refusing to admit that the licorice and the diet change healed you. He relies on the dogma that autoimmune diseases are progressive and incurable to keep you as a patient. But the science of intestinal permeability is now undeniable. Heal the gut, and you heal the immune system. You have the power to close the door on the invasion and restore peace to your internal kingdom. You do not have to live in fear of your own biology or depend on drugs that weaken your defenses. The solution is in the sweet root, the golden resin, and the mushroom. Coat the lining, calm the fire, and balance the system. This is the reversal of the autoimmune curse, and we do not suppress the immune system. We calm it.